What is going on, my people? Welcome back to another video. As always, I hope you all are having an absolutely fantastic kick butt day today so far. So guys, today's video I'm very excited for because we're going to be zooming in on a subsect of the Brawl Stars community that I feel like doesn't get enough recognition. I feel like they do get some recognition, but not enough for how much work they put in and how much stuff they bring to the Brawl Stars community, and that is the fan artists of the game, developing all these amazing creations. So what we're going to be doing is going over a few of my favorite artists in the community that I like to look for and give them a shout out, as well as take a look at their awesome work. So we're going to be taking a look at my absolute favorite artwork inside the Brawl Stars community, as well as a really important announcement that you guys need to be looking forward to in the month of October if you guys are fans of Halloween. So guys, let's get straight away into it. Here we go. Okay guys, so what we're going to be doing is dialing in on Twitter, one of my absolute favorite places to go for artwork, because you can follow your favorite creators and then see what they publish over time. And like I said before, I feel like artists don't get like the recognition that they deserve because they are creators. They're content creators in the form of amazing artwork. So I want to dial in on 3 different creators that I follow on the platform, and I enjoy their artwork so much. Also, like I said before, stay tuned to the end of the video. We're going to be going over a really awesome announcement in the realm of artwork that you guys need to stay tuned for. It's going to be an absolute blast. But why don't we hop into some of my absolute favorite creators here on the platform, and a little call to action, guys. Make sure to go follow these guys if you do have a Twitter. Their links will be in the description down below. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm sure they would greatly appreciate it as well. But starting off with one of my favorite ones here, and that is Shiny. Shiny has fantastic artwork that hits me in a really close spot. I like cute things, guys. I'm into cute anime. I'm into cute drawings, especially if it's Brawl Stars-esque, a game that I play every single freaking day. And another thing about Shiny is that he or she has this thing for Poco as well as Mortis. So I get behind that Mortis, and he or she draws Poco really cute with Mortis. It's so freaking cool. So why don't we hop into some of their artwork? Here we go. Okay, so starting off with the very first one, and I love this one so freaking much. Mortis is giving his get up to Poco, and I'm not gonna lie, Poco looks freaking amazing in Mortis's outfit, and Mortis is all for it. He's accepting of it. He's giving the Poco the thumbs up. Love this one so much. I'm sure you guys have seen this one floating in the community. This one is really popular and really good in my eyes. Mortis just looks fantastic. So is Poco, but Mortis, you know I love him. Heading into the next one, here we have 2 different skins of Mortis. So we have the original default skin of Mortis with the top hat and the cape, and then we have Rockabilly Mortis. I feel like Rockabilly Mortis doesn't get drawn a whole lot and is my absolute favorite skin in the entire game, so I can get on board for that one as well. And then Poco's in the background. Like I said before, Shiny loves drawing Mortis and Poco. There's like this nice little connection that Shiny's like putting them into, so I love it so much. This one is definitely one of my absolute favorite ones. I tweeted this one out over on my Twitter because I loved it so much. This one is so freaking good. Into our third picture, I'm sure you guys have seen this one floating again inside of the community. It was made quite a while ago, but just look at it. It's so good, and I feel like it has kind of that anime-esque to it, which I again can kind of definitely get on board with. And Shiny once again putting Mortis and Poco. Looks like Poco made like a bat cupcake, which is really cool, and Mortis made Poco's cupcake with the little music note. Rose is having a hard time with the directions, or like actually making the cupcakes. Jesse's all confused about Crow's poisonous cupcake. I don't know. I love this one so much. Heading into more of a recent one by Shiny, and this one again just incredibly cute. We have Crow, Spike, and Leon. The caption of this one is the 3 guys or something like that, so we need to have a 4th one in there, right? Shiny, I'm looking forward to that one. Hopefully it comes soon. No pressure, but I love this artwork. It's so good. And we have one more from Shiny. I had to feature this one. It is a comic. It is so freaking adorable. So we have Mortis sitting enjoying whatever he's drinking there. Poco's trying to get up on the chair, but he's too short. Mortis is like all kind of annoyed, just picks him up, plops him down on the chair, gives back his hat. Cute, very wholesome. I like it, and it's very simplistic. It's like minimal artwork, which I really enjoy as well. So that's the last one we have for Shiny. Definitely he or she has so much more artwork over on their Twitter, so make sure to go follow them so you guys can see what else they've created. But let's head into the next creator. Next, heading into another one of my favorites, and that is Develop Art. I'm sure, again, you guys have kind of heard of this guy inside the community, especially if you are a little bit more active over on Reddit, which I need to be a little bit more. But he has been developing a lot lot of artwork as of recently for skins and things like that, and I feel like the Brawl Stars dev team has taken some inspiration from his artwork in the past for some new skins that were just recently added to the game, such as Shark Leon skins. But we're gonna head into a few of his. Like I said before, make sure to go follow this guy. He is kind of up and coming. He's gotten a lot of his posts over on Reddit, like a bunch of upvotes, and you can tell it deserves it because it's really a lot of detail in the artwork, and it's definitely amazing. Like, no one can really do these types of things, which is one thing that I'm gonna go off on a little tangent here, but it's one thing that I have a lot of respect for with artists, is like something that you have to be almost born with. You can practice and stuff like that, but raw talent with art, not a whole lot of people can do it, which I really appreciate. So we'll head into some of his artwork. Here we go. Okay, so heading into the very first one by Develop Art, and I believe this one was the inspiration taken by the Shark Leon skin. It's not a shark, but it's a dolphin, but it looks a lot like what the Shark Leon skin would look like if they took inspiration from it. This kind of fits into that summer line that we have going on inside the game that like Jesse has, as well as Brock and a few others. So I really like this one. Wouldn't it be cool if we just had a bunch of aquatic life on Leon? If we had like a shark, a dolphin, what else would look good on Leon? I'm not sure, but I dig this one because the dolphin tail's like really long. I would love to see it like flowing, the animation on that. Really amazing. And he's got so many other ones that I can't show them all, but make sure to go follow so you guys can see them on your spare time. But we have a few more to get into. Heading into the next one, and that is Ladybug Tick. And oh baby, doesn't this fit Tick's character perfectly? I feel like Tick is just a big old joke, not in a sense like, oh, he sucks, he's stupid and stuff like that, but literally his character is so incredibly funny. Like, his super is him detaching his head takes on its own being, goes around and attacks someone, while Tick is running around with his head off of his body and still attacking. I feel like it is so freaking funny, and the creativity with this artwork is really cool as well. Who thinks of that? Ladybug Tick. I love it. So good. Next, heading into a few others that I really like, we have Sunflower Spike. So incredibly cute. I feel like Spike, whether you think it's a girl or a guy, depending on the skin, Spike, I feel like base skin is a dude, and then you have Sakura Spike is a girl, but both of them fit because Sakura Spike is incredibly cute. Got another one here that I feel like could be like a girl's Spike that is super freaking cute. Spike you can do so many things with. He's a plant. You pick any plant, you make a skin out of it. But I think it's so funny. Next is Summer Piper, and like I said before, Develop Art has a lot of different summer skins that he developed, and I love them a lot. The first one is Summer Piper. This one got a lot of upvotes over on Reddit and was really popular, so I'd be surprised if you guys haven't seen this one floating inside of the Brawl Stars hemisphere. And then finally, moving on to just to show you guys how much other stuff that he's created. A few of them have been featured in some of my previous videos, like Human Spike. The El Primo one down here was on one of my videos beforehand. High School El Primo, the Tara one, but just a few others. We have the Sunflower Spike up there. We have Ricochet 1.0. Freaking good. Throwback City from when Ricochet used to look like that. We got Pam in there. Cameraman Brock. We got Tick drawn in his artwork. Vacation Bull. Beach Colts. Human Spike. We got Human Poco down here as well. Just a lot of amazing stuff, guys. Puppet Show. What is that? Puppet Show. Rosa. I can get behind it. So much good artwork and talent coming from Develop Art. But why don't we hop into the final creator? Here we go. And finally, moving on to the last creator in R3, and that is Getty Core. If you guys haven't heard of Getty Core by now, I'm sure you have all been living under a rock, or you might just be newer to Brawl Stars. Either way, Getty Core is one of the most popular creators inside the Brawl Stars community, and he has a lot of following because of all of his skins that he's made, fan-made skins, that I feel like even the Brawl Stars dev team has taken some inspiration behind. We're going to get into a few of his most recent ones that are amazing. Getty Core is really good, as well as the big announcement is going to tie into Getty Core, which you can kind of see there at the bottom. Brawl Halloween is coming. Oh baby, we'll get into the full post later on, but I want to show you guys some of his most recent ones. So here we go. So heading into the very first piece of artwork by Getty Core, and it's for the newest brawler Sandy. And you may be wondering, Sandy just was released. How do you make this so incredibly quick? Well, he did. And you would also be surprised if you follow some other artists over on Twitter or just on other platforms. There are some people who get drawings out, and amazing drawings, on the same exact day a brawler is released, like within a couple hours, which is so much freaking fun. It's one of my favorite things to do whenever whenever an update comes out is to try to follow some of the artists putting out some of the artwork, just seeing it come out a few hours after the update. But the very first one is Yeti Sandy, which I can definitely get behind. Another thing to appreciate is, yes, the skin looks amazing, but just some of the backgrounds that he has going on for each of the brawlers, everything is done by him. Amazing. It looks a lot like something that would be inside of Brawl Stars, and I don't know, it's pretty cool. A Yeti. Let's head to the next one. So the next one, this one I feel like caught a lot of people's eyes. This one is amazing. Old Computer 8-bit. I believe he made this after the skin was released, because when the update came out, 8-bit Classic was released as soon as the update was released, so we already knew about it. But he took a rendition, not of like an old Game Boy or something like that, but as like an old computer, which makes sense. So I like this one a lot. He's an amazing artist, and again, the background looks fantastic. He's like on the desk that he just came to life from. So freaking cool. This one got a lot of following over on Reddit. I believe he posted on Reddit, I'm not sure. But heading into the next one, we have Pajama Party Carl. I love this one as well. Oh my gosh, there's not much to say, but I just love them. You know what I mean? Every single one of these things, I feel like I've said I love this one, but I genuinely do. I feel like we don't have enough like goofing around skins in the game, like goofy stuff, but we have a lot of characters that could kind of pull that stuff off, like Carl. I feel like you can make something for. I guess we already have Hog Rider Carl, which is kind of goofy. We could have something for Sandy. He'd be really, really good for that. Tick, he'd be really good for that as well. But I love this one so much. It's so good. Again, love it. The next one is Electro Crow. And before you guys say it, because I know you guys are thinking it, Ray, we have enough skins for Crow. He's got like 5 of them. And I 100% agree, but I just want to appreciate how cool this looks. I think he's taken, yeah, he took some inspiration from Clash Royale, as you can see some of the characters in the drawing. But wouldn't it be cool to have like a lightning crow? I feel like that concept has been in the game for a little bit now. But I feel like that would be an amazing skin for one of the coolest brawlers to have skins for in the game. But I'm not saying develop something for Crow. I'd say put something for some of the brawlers that don't have skins in the game, but still wicked awesome. The next one is Void Gene, and oh baby, this one is so freaking awesome. It's a menacing Gene, and it fits his character perfectly, because the whole Tara, Gene, and now kind of Sandy, though I feel like Tara and Gene are kind of more like mysterious and weird looking, like spooky, like Egyptian, mystical. I guess Sandy is a little bit like that, but he's just like a goofball, you know what I mean? But this fits Gene so well. A Void Gene, super freaking awesome. I'd love to see what his animations would be like. This would be an expensive skin. This is one of my favorite ones done by Getty Core. This one's amazing. It fits my color schemes. I love those colors, and I love Gene. He's one of my favorite characters as well, just because of his voice lines. And the final one we have for you guys today before the announcement is Secret Agent Colt. I feel like you can't have enough Colt skins. Colt is one of my favorite characters in the game, and all of his skins are really, really cool. The newest one, the Outlaw Colt, basically just the recoloration of his default skin, but still looks amazing. We have Rockstar Colt. I don't use that one that much, but still really, really cool concept. And then the Royal Agent Colt skin. Honestly, one of my favorite skins in the game, if not my absolute favorite. It's a time between Rockabilly and Royal Agent Colt. I love those ones so much. And a really, really cool skin, Secret Agent Colt. Please put it in the game. I'd love like a futuristic Colt skin. Awesome. So next, heading into the final portion of the video, and that is the announcement part. If you guys didn't know, Halloween is coming around the corner. Again, this is honestly a video of favorites, because Halloween is my absolute favorite holiday. I love Halloween. I love scary movies. I love it. I live in Wisconsin, so I have seasons, and around Halloween time is like fall and autumn, so like the trees look really, really nice. It's starting to cool down from the summer. It's just a really, really nice time in Wisconsin, and spooky stuff is really cool. Decorations for Halloween, but we have a Brawloween event going on right now that Getty Core, I believe, put together. I think he did it by himself, but I think a lot of different artists are going to be coming out and sending off Halloween based artwork for Brawl Stars. So it's something that you guys should definitely pay attention to. As you can see, this post got 1,235 likes, and it's probably even more from this, because this was a picture from a while ago. But man, this is going to be really, really cool, guys. As you can see, it's going to be starting the 14th of October, so make sure to mark your calendars. It's going to be a lot of fun to follow all this stuff, and I think it's going to be getting some backing by Supercell, like retweets and stuff like that, so I'm sure you guys will be able to see it somewhere, wherever you guys like to consume your Brawl Stars content. So there's going to be 2 works released every single day starting the 14th. please look forward to it, as Getty Core says at the final marks of the post. But yeah, guys, a lot of exciting stuff coming in like the artwork creation side of Brawl Stars. A lot of exciting stuff there. And once again, make sure to go follow these three guys, as well as I would highly recommend, if you haven't already, try to dive into like the artwork scene of Brawl Stars over on Twitter or on Reddit. You'll find a lot of different themes or a lot of different types of artwork that I'm sure you guys will really enjoy. I was honestly debating throwing in a bunch of like anime-esque Brawl Stars artwork, but I feel like not a whole lot of people, not everyone loves anime, but there's a lot of stuff that I enjoy out there that I didn't show today that maybe in the near future, if you guys want to see it again, we can show you guys that in future videos to come. But yeah, guys, hopefully you all enjoyed the video today. If you did, make sure to slap a like on it. I really appreciate that. Also, consider hitting that subscribe button down below. Be a part of the Ray fam. We would truly love to have you. So with that being said, make sure to keep having fun with Brawl Stars, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace out.